What's up, guys? Today is day 63 of Deadlift Everyday. And today I wanted to talk about exercise selection and how this can make or break your program. When I started training around 2007, the gurus would always say, all you have to do is focus on the basics. Want bigger legs? Just get your squat up to 500 pounds. Want a bigger chest? Just get your bench up to 400 pounds. Want a bigger back? Just get your deadlift up to 600 pounds. And want bigger shoulders? Just get your press up to 225 pounds. Right now, the so-called gurus have taken a full 360. And we now hear things like, deadlifts aren't a great exercise for hypertrophy. Barbell rows don't build your back. Squats aren't optimal for building your legs, and standing overhead presses aren't great for building the shoulders. In my opinion, this is just another way to get attention. People make up all these kinds of weird exercises so they can more optimally target a specific muscle group. And a lot of people buy into it. Because let's face it, if you're just new to training, you're seeking out all the information you can, and you stumble upon someone with thousands of followers and all the science backing him up, then the things he says must be legit, right? Well, unfortunately not. Whatever the gurus said back in the days still remains very valid. And sure, the numbers they mentioned you had to achieve before you'd actually have the results you were after are a bit exaggerated. But focusing on improving your strength on the big compound lifts will give you better results than a gimmicky exercises some juicy influencer is doing. And the squat doesn't necessarily have to be the standard barbell back squat. It could also be a front squat or a squat with an SSB bar. The same goes for the bench press and the deadlift. If you'd rather do a trap bar deadlift, that's totally fine too. Dips instead of the bench press? Great option. Just make sure it is at least a variation of the big compound lift or a calisthenics movement which can still be loaded pretty heavy. And that should be the cornerstone of your program. Once you have that in place, you can start to sprinkle in some accessory exercises. But I would still primarily choose big basic movements. Exercises like chin-ups, dips, push-ups, lunges and step-ups are great choices. For the legs, you might also want to use some machines, like a leg press or a hack squat machine. Dumbbells would be fine to use here as well. This is also the exact reason why I'm a big fan of full body training programs for most people. Because you do what is most important. For example, if you have a day where you want to hit legs, back and shoulders, what do you think will yield the greatest results? A combination of the leg press, a seated cable row and a cable lateral raise? Or a paused squat, a strict overhead press and a barbell row? Well, I hope you chose the second one, because that option absolutely destroys the first option in terms of how well it will target the legs, back and shoulders. If you choose to do a body part split, or a push-pull kind of split, the same principle should apply. A day in which you go hard on the bench press and dips for the chest and triceps beats a day on which you do a combination of a chest press machine, a machine fly and a triceps pushdown. No doubt about that. And I'm not completely dismissing machines, because they can be a great tool when you're either limited in strength, injured or very advanced, which sounds contradictory, but is true. But your main focus should always be on the bigger compound lifts. They just work. And it has been proven time after time again. So there you have it. Hope that helps, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.